What's up, you guys, and welcome to Read the Room. My name is Chase the Dark Sage. Today I'm your host for another Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe read through, and I know I kind of read the chapters out of order. Now let me explain in case some of you guys don't know, but I'm pretty sure some of you guys do know. I actually missed a chapter in the last read through because the app I was reading on, the Shonen Chump app, because I would never read on the official, website that kind of distributes, the manga itself in America. I would never do that. But I was reading on the Shonen Chump app, and it didn't have the chapter of Rohan Meets Gucci on there. It in fact skips over that chapter completely and doesn't have Rohan at the Louvre, which obviously in America they've printed the volume on its own, but in Japan I believe it was actually part of the Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe series of one-shots that was releasing over there. So it's kind of weird how they ordered it, and especially since I don't know why, but that one-shot also isn't in the physical manga either, so it literally just skipped over it, and it's just not published in English. I don't think. I could be wrong, you guys can correct me, but this is what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure I'm 99.999% correct. But I'm ready to see what's happening in this chapter. This is one of the shorter chapters I've seen, so this is going to be a bit weird. It's going to be a quicker and shorter video, but that's all right because we get a lot of meatier content, hopefully. Also pause on that. But before we get into the video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and check out the Patreon. Our lowest tier is $1. You get to see these pages weeks at a time and unblurred. And I'm actually ready to get into this chapter because, like I said, this is one of the shorter chapters itself, and I believe this is like full colored, so I don't know, we're in for a treat right here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. All right, and so we are now finally on the Rohan Meets Gucci chapter itself, and at the front, or I guess the chapter cover, we have this woman, I'm assuming it's some Gucci, and she is dripped out as usual. But okay, this is a cool looking outfit right here. All right, Rohan goes to Gucci. Oh, it's Rohan goes to Gucci. Okay, we see Rohan looks like with the lady at the beginning, and we see that they got some Gucci bags on them. Okay, can we call Rohan Gucci Man? Gucci Man? Oh, okay, let me keep going. My name is Rohan Kishibe. My occupation is that of a manga artist. Kishibe Rohan Meets Gucci. Kishibe Rohan Meets Gucci. All right, up and saying the exact same thing that I was just saying. Rohan the Gucci. Oh, Rohan the Gucci. Okay, the Tuscany region of Italy really is a nice place. A beautiful woman as an interpreter, uncured ham, wine, white navy beans, white truffle pasta, the nature and the art. This is the land truly blessed by the heavens. However, the purpose of this trip is to go to the Gucci workshop in the suburbs of Florence. All right, so why is Rohan getting invited to Gucci? I gotta see why. I'm counting on your interpreting. All right, she is dripped out though. She is, and so is Rohan. Rohan is dripped out as well. God dang, Araki. What are we doing right now, Araki? Why are you dripping them out like this, Araki? Did you change your clothes at the boutique? Come now, that's not why we came here. All right, we got Rohan, doing some weird JoJo pose, filling up on her leg, looking at the camera, the imaginary camera, just like I do. Kind of. And we got her just looking off into the distance right here. They are dripped out. Buongiorno. Thank you very much for taking such good care of our products. What you have there is a 70s Boston bag featuring the Gucci web. I could really do without the spiritually overwhelming enthusiast targeted name. I'm here today, having traveled all the way from Japan to get your opinion on something regarding this Gucci bag. This person is being rude. Just so you know, these are my own words. Don't bother with that. Just interpret what I say precisely as I say it, please. That's just going to cause more problems. I am an artisan that specializes in leather goods, sir. What sort of opinion would you like from me? This is a keepsake bag which was cherished by my deceased grandmother who ran a hot spring hotel in Japan. Okay, look closely. First, I'll take this pen. All right, is that the, oh, okay, that's not the pen for Heaven's Door. And this piece of candy as well, and put them in the bag. Just what is this about, sir? Please be quiet and watch what I'm doing. Now, I prefer to take a $100, I'm gonna say $100 because I believe that's like euro, but I'm not sure. $100 bill out here, but maybe not. I'll go with a €50 bill. I'll put that in the bag as well and close it. With me so far? Okay, here we go. Watch closely. All right, so now the interpreter is looking. I open the bag. Now take a look. Look inside. See anything strange? The €50 bill and only the bill has disappeared. Ah, understand? This isn't some kind of sleight of hand trick or anything like that. It's the bag. I'll put another €10 in it. There, a €10 bill. Now I'll close the bag. All right, look, ta-da, it's gone. The €10 bill is no more. This bag, whenever you put an item of value in it, Whenever you put an item of value in it, those items and those items alone will disappear. A total of 60 euros disappeared just now. If I were to put a ring in this, that would disappear too. What kind of bags are you making here? So it's kind of like the opposite of the rock, the lava rock to be specific. I'm just saying. Let me cook. All right. I'm not asking for my lost money back. It's an annoyance, but I don't see a way to fix it. But this is a Gucci workshop, right? I like to repair my grandmother's bag. Let me see. Oh my. We at Gucci are craftsmen. All of our products are made in Italy. We have a reverence for tradition. There's a beauty found in a tradition that can create a new beauty for the present day. Thinking the greatest quality along with innovation is Gucci's philosophy, and the creative director Frida Giannini is the pinnacle of that brand. Wait, is this the actual picture of the actual director? Rocky, man. First of all, we have a very bizarre story with this bag that's doing the opposite of the lava rock and actually not throwing away necessarily, but repelling the money, making the money disappear somewhere else. All right, this is interesting. Let's keep going. Gucci created a number of icons. Frida Giannini has respect for all of them, and through her exceptional talent, we've created new interpretations and revolutionary designs. Our artisans breathe life into solid objects. The bamboo bag, 1947 onward, icon, the GG logo, mid-1960s onwards. Our artisans are here, her right-hand men. Gucci was founded here in Florence 19 years ago. What are we getting? A Gucci history lesson? What is this right here? The Gucci brand's foundational principles are tradition and innovation. It is because of the fusion of many generations of techniques handed down over the years by our artisans and Frida's revolutionary designs that Gucci is a name which is even now trusted all over the world. Yeah, trusted to be super expensive. And so regarding the bag your grandmother was in possession of, okay, this is purely a rumor, but I've heard of the existence of such a bag. Oh. Sometimes I hear rumors about the bag too, so I kind of go and get it. No? Okay, I'm sorry. I've heard that long ago. A genius Gucci artisan made a special variety of bag of which only 3 were ever manufactured the world over. If you do indeed possess one of those bags, then I told you, I don't need the enthusiast info. Can you repair my grandmother's bag or not? Do you truly wish for me to repair it? It appears to me that you do not know the true way of using this bag, sir. Hold on. What are we getting at right now? Hey, Mr. Rohan, this bag is quite nice as well. I told you I don't care about things like that. This is my grandmother's precious bag. I want to head home before the sun sets. Please repair it. Okay, well, hold up. Why he posed up like this though? Why they look so saucy like this? Okay, so now Rohan's still having the bag in his hand. Dang it, that woman, dang, I've been had when she was guiding me around the winery and we were drinking. It's all gone. My wallet and my passport too. Even my cell phone credit card got taken. This isn't good. It's getting dark and I have no idea where I should go. Dang, so the interpreter stole from you? That is crazy right there. All right, so now Rohan's looking around while it's raining. You're kidding me. I can't believe this. Now it's raining too. I don't see any traffic signals or lights from here. This is crazy. Am I going to be stuck in this disaster until this morning? All right. What's this? An umbrella? Did someone drop it here? And the smell. Wait. And the smell. What? Okay, so wait, is this a Gucci umbrella? Because if so, this umbrella is hard. This is a hard design for an umbrella. Looks like Rohan is trapped. He took his pen out. All right. So he's using Heaven's Door. A cow pie. Those droppings contain a lot of elements, phosphorus, so I will be able to light a fire. Oh, okay. Yes, a car found me. I'm saved. This is truly unfortunate. The smallest rooms we have at this hotel start at 60 euros per night. He just lost 60 euros. God dang it. I'm afraid that if you have no cash identification or credit card, you cannot stay here. I told you it was all stolen. There's nothing I can do until the morning. Oh, dang. I truly sympathize with your plight, but I'm afraid there's nothing I can do. Oh, that umbrella is Gucci, isn't it? I actually need an umbrella to get home. How about I pay you 60 euros for it? Oh, it appears that you do not know the true way of using this bag, sir. I'll put another 10 euros into the bag and then a $100 bill. Maybe not. I'll put a $50 bill in the bag, a total of 60 euros. I see. So that's how it works. Okay. I'm getting where it's going. I'm getting what you're laying down. I love the fact that it's the menacing sign right here. Okay. Let's see where this goes. What this bag does is when you're in a dangerous situation, it performs equivalent exchange. I know I'm not tripping. I know I'm not. Does that say equivalent exchange? I know I'm not tripping. So is this Rohan part of the new universe? I'm not gonna say what part, but is he part of the new universe? Because if so, this is interesting. All right, so I gotta see when this came out, because if so, it's a stand bag. Okay. Thank you, Grandma, but I already had it repaired. These 60 euros are its final equivalent exchange. Okay. Regarding your lodging, sir, for an additional 50 euros, we offer a dinner with a glass of wine and a T-bone steak with porcino mushrooms. Would you like to take up the offer? Exactly 50 euros. Ah, if I just put my $100 bill in back then, I could have gotten porcino mushrooms, huh? Well, I guess I'll spend the night sucking on this candy. Kishibe Rohan Meets Gucci, the end. All right, so we have right here Rohan Kishibe Meets Gucci. I guess it was like the what was this called, the author's notes right here. What an honor, but also certainly a venture to the unknown. So I found myself drawing a manga that focused on the fashion brand Gucci bag. So after struggling and worrying about what to make it a story about, my mind landed on Rohan. Actually using Rohan for the role was decided later on in this process. I'm really thankful to him for he will go to lots of different places to do research, and as soon as I made Rohan a protagonist, the story was done in the blink of an eye. What's more, I got to dress him up in Gucci's fashion, and I was pretty happy about how good that looked. I dressed him up in the traditional Gucci bag and clothing that looked like it could be something from the designer Frida Giannani, someone for whom fashion design is everything. And I also like to thank the magazine Spur for their bravery and good judgment. Okay, so that's why I wasn't in that. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, this is pretty cool though. All right, so now we got some actual pictures of, I believe, Gucci models and probably the outfits that it was based on, because I remember the interpreter was dressed in at least these two outfits right here, the one in the middle and the one all the way on the left right here. I'm assuming Rohan was loosely based on these two guys right here though. All right, but I mean, this is fashion. I'm not really that big into fashion, but okay, I can see the drip though. Look at the style. I like it. They missed the PTSO in this right here. I'm not gonna cap to y'all. All right, and then we got this back cover chapter. Oh yeah, we're here. We're here. We're here. Look how beautiful they look. Oh my god. Okay, then we got Dead Man Wonderland. We got the George Joestar, I believe, short story, or I mean not short, yeah, short story, light novel, whatever. All right, and then that's the end of the chapter. We're done. We are done with Rohan Meets Gucci, which is weird because he didn't actually meet like a creative director. He just met a craftsman. Either way, he met Gucci himself. So let's go ahead and actually talk about what we just read. And I kind of got a little bit of a theory kind of happening and stewing around in my head. So let's go ahead and talk about it. All right, guys. So we just got done reading this latest chapter of Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe, where Rohan goes to the actual Gucci store in Italy. First of all, him getting finessed by his interpreter is crazy work, because why did she need to steal from him? You could have literally used him and tried to pinch every single dollar you could have got out of him. But besides that, we got the main story. Rohan thinks he has a broken bag from his grandma, which turns out to be a stand bag, which is kind of crazy to see, even though I don't think it was a stand bag. I don't know. You got to let me cook. Let me get to that part later. I don't think it was a stand bag, but the fact that his grandma had it, why did she have it? How did you get this? How did you get this 1 out of 3 bags that have ever been created? I'm so curious. Like I said, with each of these Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe short stories, they can have their own little 1-volume story itself, because so much actually happens and so much is established that you're like, how did they get like this? Like, how do we end up from like here, like from over here? You get what I'm saying? Like, how do we get over there? You get what I'm saying? Overall, I did like the story. It was one of the shorter ones, and I'm pretty sure this was because it seemed to be like in another magazine, like Araki said in his author's notes, in a Spur magazine. And obviously this was like a partnership with Gucci, which is an insane feat for a manga to work with Gucci. Rohan worked with Gucci. That is so insane to me. But let's talk about my theory. That Gucci bag, that has to be a rock item. No, we never heard of a rock item. We've heard of a rock organism, but we've never heard of a rock item. I'm pretty sure only rock organisms exist, but still, the fact that it could perform an equivalent exchange, we have not seen that since a certain part. I'm not going to spoil it for the people who have not read that part, but we haven't seen an equivalent exchange since that part itself. This has to be similar. How do I order stop spoiling it? Spoiler chat, spoiler. So for the people who have not read anything after part 7, spoiler chat. We have the Rokuka. That's not a rock human or a rock item, but it still performs the equivalent exchange. This bag also could perform the equivalent exchange. What else could perform the equivalent exchange that is not a rock organism or a Rokuka? Because the rock humans themselves, they don't perform. how do I word this? They don't perform the equivalent exchange themselves. They can help facilitate it if they have certain stand ability, but it's the Rokuka that can perform the equivalent exchange, the people that can perform the equivalent exchange, like they did with the sickness with the Gashikata family. I'm forgetting the third thing that could perform the equivalent exchange. Oh, it was the 2 Rokukas that could perform the equivalent exchange. So each of these items can perform the equivalent exchange. Was this made by a rock human? Because the Rokuka was made in the area that rock humans came from. I could be butchering that history lesson right there, but still, it's performing an equivalent exchange, but it's a stand ability. The Gucci bag has a stand ability to perform the equivalent exchange. I don't think we've seen anything like that. And is the Gucci workers or the Gucci craftsmen, at least back then, or maybe even now, because even this Gucci craftsman knew, is he a rock human? How did he know about the equivalent exchange? How did he know there was only 1 or 3 bags out? What if he was one of those craftsmen all the way from back then? And you know the rock humans, they have a long lasting life. What if he was one of those 3 craftsmen? What if the Frida Giuliani dude, or woman I mean, is a rock human? I know I'm reaching. But that's about it for my theory right there. It didn't really lead to anywhere. I just wonder because obviously this is a tie-in to part 8, and I'm really wondering why would Araki do that? Why would Araki tease us like that with part 8 mechanisms, part 8 concepts being thrown into this new universe version, I guess, of Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe? Why would he implement the equivalent exchange right here? I gotta know when this came out and like how relevant was it to the part 8 story itself. I'm very curious. I'll do the research after I get done actually recording this video right here. But you guys let me know what you think about this chapter down in the comment section down below. Like I said, thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, if you haven't already, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, post notification bell, and don't forget to check out the Patreon. Lowest tiers of $1. You can see the pages weeks at a time and unblurred. As usual, Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe playlist right here and latest video right here. Like I said, thank you guys for watching. Dark Sage out. Peace.